Okay. Anyways, what are we talking about? Your dumbass was talking about how to sell something.
Well, we were either discussing about selling shit or video games. Or you just selling
You
video
said-
games.
How? Yeah, dude. Because you were talking about making that one video game.
The fucking
How are you
best.
gonna get that out to the public? I don't
I
understand.
have to
You're just gonna
develop it
make
first.
the game.
All you have to do is make the game, put it on Steamworks, and just like get a following. Just tell people, hey, play this game, try it out. Literally get anybody that likes games to play it, and get what they think about it, and say like, hey, this is what you should do
How
with
do you
it.
get people to be interested in your game?
Just make a game that's fun. You just make a fun game, something that anybody would want to play. Think of Flappy Bird. Think of Minecraft. Think of all these dumb little games.
Minecraft
People,
is for a certain
honestly,
crowd of
I am
people.
telling you this right now. People are on the search for the next greatest game. Something that will literally define, like, everything. I want to make that game, and I know how to make it fast. Because people, who doesn't love Skyrim? Who doesn't like free roam? Who doesn't like, Bethesda's and their freaking free roam games? Holy
A couple
hell, you
people
can do
don't. A
whatever
lot
you
of people
want.
like first-person shooters.
Well,
People who like.
But here's the thing: you can create an RPG where you can be like a warlock and a mage and all that stuff, but you're also battling soldiers who are playing in a first-person type mode, and they're able to, you can play an RPG at like any. It's an RPG game, whether you're running around as a soldier like they do in like Call of Duty or Halo or fucking Overwatch. Overwatch is my favorite. Overwatch is the best example of this. If they turned Overwatch, the playstyle and all that stuff, it's
A lot of people
honestly-
don't like that. A lot of
honestly-
people are into games like Halo and Call of Duty, where it's strict and very
You can
very
honestly-
simple, but it requires
honestly,
a lot of skill.
The thing is
Some
that
of
you
the
could
games
you,
are
you
skill
could
games.
you could literally develop this game into a special league where you just like if you have enough characters that are just like run around and shoot them like they're literally just Soldier 76 all over, or like just a Spartan or whatever, just like some shooter guy. You can literally just have him go run around and just like you have class specific battles. Some people, they don't want to do that. Some people, like, I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to deal with, like, running gun and shoot 'em and shit. And you can have, like, a military faction where all they deal with is weapons and all that stuff. And so, you literally can just create, like, you can literally create one game where somebody, like, finds what they like about it. The one game to rule them all.
That sounds pretty awesome. But how do you get the game? How do you get a game that blows up?
You just start basic with something simple that was fun and stupid that holds people's attention for longer than 5 minutes. And you develop upon that.
What about those people that come out with those horror games, and then they get really, really popular, and then there's some games that are really, really good that you never even hear about. What's their flaw?
Timing, marketing, the technology at the time. Just like there's like so many things that go into why games fail or why games succeed. But the main philosophy of it is that if you just do what people want, you make money. That's how any business is. And so people like Game Informer, fucking GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, Google, all these companies, they gather the information about what people want, and they're like, here, game developers, make us these games. And so the EA and Microsoft and Sony and Bandai, I don't fucking know anymore, dude. Like all these Activision, Blizzard, they come up with these new games that people want to play. Fucking Riot 2, okay, I have to throw that out there. Huge, oh my god. Put so much time into the league, dude. So much time. I'm the best fucking support. Not really, but I wish I was. I'm pretty good.
League was good when it came out.
I
don't understand why League was so successful when there's so many games like it.
Because it was a simple game where people could connect and play together, and it was just a fun game that you could just play with your buds really quick. People love competition. That's why
That's the difference
first-person
between
shooters,
RPG and competition. Like, there's a different market, but some people know how to manipulate it.
But see, like people honestly, a lot League of Legends was a pretty badass game just because like it was free for one. That hit home with a lot of people. Do you know how many people love free games? You know why RuneScape was so successful? is because it was literally one of the best. Like you could do, it was almost like like an Elder Scrolls type game where you could literally do whatever you want in it, except well, to an extent, like it was very limited in how it is and all that. But you know, it was a very free. It was a great free roam game. I mean, you could pay $5 a month for a membership, and you got a shit ton more stuff, dude. This game was like fucking legit. RuneScape 2 was my favorite because that's all I played. But I heard RuneScape 1 was like the shit to play, but I never played it. I only got into it around 2.
There's a lot of people that still play the old block version of RuneScape.
There is. If you pay for your membership, which is I think it's $15 a month now, might be 10. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it for a while. I'm not advertising or anything. I just really like the game, and these are the prices that there are. No express interest.
Fuck copyright law. Dude, that's stupid.
Yeah, I just like, you never know. Like, I'm just saying good things about it, but I'm not really advertising for them. Like, it's a really fun game, and like, I really want to make a game that emulates something like it. You know, I want to make a game like it, but at the same time, like what they did with RuneScape 3, they totally fucked up the game. Like, it's just wow. It's just World of Warcraft. But like, there has to be certain key aspects that work in certain ways. Like making a game. Oh man, that's a lot. You're asking a lot, dude. You're asking authors from or like English majors that like or like arts backgrounds. I don't know, like they can create stories and like backgrounds and like like the ultimate D&D. All of these games, like no matter what it is, it's a D&D base because it's turned off the it's like Magic. Have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
You
MTG?
mean like the card game?
Yeah, MTG,
Hell
dude.
no, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
That's stupid as fuck. I played Yu-Gi-Oh though and Pokemon.
Pretty much the same concept.
Not
honestly.
really. Those games are very strict in their rules. They're more skill games. Some people are into skill games more.
Honestly, no, it isn't a skill game. It really isn't, dude. You could build your deck a certain way so it ran so you could like turn 3, okay, and I'll swing for 20 and death. Oh, die, motherfucker. Seriously, dude, you could do some crazy fucked up shit in Magic. Like it just like you had to follow the order in the way the turn was. Certain events could be triggered at certain times, and if the way the card's wording were very 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 important, because you could word it one way, so it says like it does this, but if only in this instance or a certain way. Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, there's a lot of logic that goes into that game, and the better you are at logic, the better like you are playing that game. It's like Hearthstone too, dude. Hearthstone is honestly an easier version of Magic, though. It's fun and entertaining and all that stuff, but like you just get mana every turn, and it just makes it easy. I mean, like these are all just like battle card games. Battle card games are pretty fun. They are. I enjoy them.
There's a lot of different games, man. Lots of different.
But that could be like a mini game within this game too. Like, are you kidding me? You could be like a card master, you know? See that 10-year-old walking around with some, pet that they like got. I mean, like.
It seems like people are looking for something new right now.
They are. They're like, and honestly, like, this is like honestly what I'm saying is really a cop out to say I'll give you everything. But like honestly, it's they are looking for the next great thing. And it's like, honestly. It's really hard, like...
Overwatch was probably that game for a lot of people.
Honestly, it was. It was pretty damn good. Honestly, I'm excited for Mass Effect Andromeda.
I just wish it was more...
That's like mine. Because, like, honestly, BioWare...
Sick.
Oh, dude. BioWare makes some of the best, like, RPGs, in my opinion. Just, like, without...
Are you talking about, like, Bioshock?
No, BioWare.
What's BioWare?
BioWare is a company that came... They came out with this game called Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
I heard that was good.
Oh my god, dude. KOTOR was the shit, dude. I didn't really get into KOTOR 2. I played, like, the intro of it, and I thought it was okay, but, like, it was just because, like, I was a lot older when I played it, and so just, like, if I was younger when I played it, I probably would have been way more interested, but, like, it played the same, and it probably had a great storyline, like, I played Mass Effect was another one of their games. Mass Effect was oh my gosh, I love that series. Like I put a lot of time into that, and that's why I'm excited for Andromeda. Is because it's just like I like space sci-fi, and the way that they were able to hook me in with their story and all that stuff, like they're always able to hook me in. Like I replayed KOTOR on my phone too, like a while ago when they remade that on my phone. Are you kidding me?
There's hella games, dude. There's so many games. But why there's some stupid ass games on the App Store. Those ones are so fucking.
You know
I don't
how easy-
understand why do mobile games suck so bad and then every other game is just really good.
Well, because think about the market with mobile games. How many people
Or just mobile in general.
how many people do you think are serious gamers on mobile devices?
I mean, there's a small crowd of people.
A very minute amount.
Because it's not the best gaming console.
Because honestly,
It's a very shitty gaming console.
but
It's not
hey,
made
but
for
want to know
gaming.
something? Sometimes it's somebody's only console they have. It's a little handheld device.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty. It definitely competes with handheld devices, but it does not stand up to the console. You're right. It's just like some people, it's their only choice that they have, and so like if they want to be a
That's why
pro
no one
gamer,
plays
that's
it.
the closest they're going to get at the moment because of certain situations and circumstances. Kick your privilege, you fucking Mexican.
What about those? Do you know how many people
You might want to
make
edit that one
millions of
out. You
dollars
might want to edit that out.
for like Clash of Clans videos, dude?
See,
So
okay,
many people
that one,
monetized off of that?
that one is for the moms and dads. Instead of playing fantasy sports and like Martha Stewarting and all that, they just play some stupid game and think it's nerdy and cool and all that stuff.
But those games, like, why the hell are they so successful?
Because
like,
they're
they're just
gambling.
shitty
You
ass.
literally just pay money. You click for points and all that stuff, like the Family Guy game,
Click for points. Is that how you
the
do
Simpsons game, the Tapped Out.
it? Yeah.
Like all these games, you literally just pay money and you get things. It's the gambling effect. Literally, that's all it is.
All these games are just
All these
gambling.
games now that are pay to win. They call it pay to play, but it's pay to win. Honestly, like monthly subscriptions for World of Warcraft. Hell yeah, I'll keep paying $15 a month. I don't give a shit. They keep giving me new content, but as long as I don't have to like put extra money into it, then like I kind of have a problem with it. Add-ons and all that stuff, like expansion sets, completely different. I will pay money for that, but like where I have to literally buy other things to make this game more complete. Like why didn't like games the way they were designed? I don't want to make like when I make a game, I don't want to ever like, oh, here's some extra content. I want them to make like a full fucking thing for it. Like when you want to spend your money on my game, I'm gonna make it damn worth your money. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many great stories and like great games have been like for so cheap? And they like honestly, they were some of the greatest games, and like they were like the better they were, and they made more money off of them by creating more games. But some of them, they were really underdeveloped, and like they didn't get the credit they needed. But you just have to make a good game that makes people interested, and they'll spend more money on it. That's really what it is. And you just got to make it like with World of Warcraft and like MMOs like that. It's literally supposed to be that is your entire life outside of everything else. But just like it's good to have incentives where like play for a while and then like hey, come back tomorrow. Like like make it for like they can have adventure for a little while, or they can get serious about it. If they get serious about it, they're playing like every so often. Like I would give them I would give them incentives to play. Hey, you've played more than like 2 hours. Like your time bonus like.
Time bonus?
I don't know.
Make people play longer?
Literally, yeah. You can make it so they just keep, like, so they can just
That's
boost
dope.
to the top. Like, all I want to do is, like, create the skill tree where it's like, RuneScape, where you can literally just, like, have any fucking skill you want. If we add, all we have to do is add tiny little features and, like, just make the game super customizable. Super customizable games are where it's at. If you can literally do anything, create your avatar how you want, like Roblox. Roblox is super popular with really young kids because like they can literally they go to like chat rooms and all this stuff and they get to build a character how they want and all that stuff. I played Roblox for a while. I played some obstacle courses. Have you ever played that game?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
those ones are stupid. I don't like those ones.
Well,
I don't think there's a big crowd for that kind of game.
Well, not in the sense that they use it. Are you kidding me? You can get it to a whole new level if you were able to just like. Okay, so this game is based off an anime that I really like. And if anybody listening, honestly, a lot of people listening, if they ever listen, which they probably won't, so well, whatever. But Sword Art Online is like, if anything, that's how I want to emulate a game. Are you kidding me? You literally can do anything, and all you gotta do is add little small details into it and make it so that people like can just do as they please. Like, would you want to play an adventure game where like you can literally like build like a cyborg suit if you felt like it, and then turn it into a jet plane, and that's where it's like your mount or something? Or is he like people like just skateboarding around doing shit, or riding bikes, or fucking flying broomsticks, or fucking like jetpacks or whatever? Like literally. Like
I think the problem with
ultimate
VR
fantasy
games, the problem with VR games is they can't get it realistic enough that you can walk around.
Oh, but
You can only stand in one spot in any VR game.
Well, okay, yes, okay, but see, the thing is, but you know what I mean, like, you know, they want that, like, the whole game experience of, like, literally you have free will of everything, and so, like, I don't know, you just have to be, honestly, and also, like, a lot of, like, if you really want to create, like, a deep type of game, you really have to be able to, just like if you have to draw in the people and make them actually care about the characters and all that stuff, you know, and like why do you want to do these events and all that? But if you want to make something simple and stupid, you just create something that's random and fun. a lot of games right now is just a lot of random and fun stuff.